evening, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ava,
I'm Sherry.
and this is Something to It, where we bring you content. We hope you love and enjoy. So tonight, it's going to be a brief discussion. We're talking about Derrick Jax'n and the fiasco. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first thing we want to talk about is the wife. I have a real problem with people who tend to victim shame the victim, and I don't,
Understand
I
it.
don't understand it.
Why
First,
come for someone that's already hurt?
yeah, the woman's she already went through an ordeal with her husband having an affair with multiple people, not just one. It's multiple people. Okay, and yes, she chose to stay in that marriage, but that's her business,
And that's her marriage.
and that's her marriage. She can do as she pleases. But you, country roaches, I don't understand what your problem is. Why are we out here coming for this woman for it's her decision to do as she chooses. It's hers.
She has to live that.
Thank you. And then the other thing, you people have the audacity to
Come for her while she's in the comfort of her home because she had a bonnet on her head, sitting next to her slimy ass husband, having to deal with a situation she probably no longer wanted to address
to deal with.
out in the public. It's one thing to deal with something inside,
In private.
but to have to address this now in public, stop coming for her. She should have been okay coming however the freak she came, bonnet and all. Y'all motherfuckers is the same ones came for this chick with her bonnet, but I know y'all subscribe to Miss Lady and her bonnet chronicles. Y'all okay with her bonnet and her chronicles. Let this lady deal with her real life chronicle. Ergo her husband. However she chooses to. Without y'all coming for her.
Without you coming for her. Somebody, like I said, somebody made the comment saying how dare she come on camera looking that way when he was messing with a bad bitch. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? Because you bad bitch what? Does that make does it make her a better person because she was a bad bitch? The fuck?
No, it did not. It made her a person that you could sleep with, but evidently in his eyes it could not make her a wife in this instance. One day I'm hoping that she becomes someone's wife if that's her,
If that's her goal in life.
But do not pit this man's wife against his mistress because that's his wife. And she could have came in a banana peel for all I gave any fly fucks. She has the right to sit there next to her husband, however the freak she wanted to look, because this is her pain that she has to deal with. And now instead of her dealing with it in private, somebody made it that she had to deal with it
in public. And instead of you people feeling bad for the wife, no, you want to just bash her, come down on her. Like,
oh, why she staying? Because it's her fucking husband.
It's her husband. It's her marriage. She can choose to do that. Why do you choose to stay with your baby father who cheats on you on a daily basis? You're still there.
He takes your car
to go pick up the
next
other woman
that he finna smash out.
While you're at work. Child.
But you mad at this woman for staying with her husband.
She'll not be me, bitch. You won't be using my car.
That was the first problem. Because he's just a boyfriend. And that's what I think some of our problems are. We keep thinking simple relationships equate to marriage, and it does not. Marriage is not for the faint at heart.
No.
Because you have to deal with all kinds of things that in a marriage that you do not have to deal with in a relationship. In a relationship, you could pick up and go.
In a marriage, it's more complicated. So we all need to remember that when we start saying, well, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? It is not that easy.
And it's not, because if you want to go there, Why would you not leave? Why do you still go to a church and pay your tithes and offerings to a pastor who got a mistress on the second row? Why? Same thing. There's something that compels you to stay there. Okay?
Okay. So with that, let's just let that lady live her life. Remember that it's still her husband
Her life.
and her life, and she's choosing to deal with it how she chooses to deal with it. It is none of our business.
No.
Yes, it's out there. They didn't bring it out there, but it's out there. But once again, it's none of your business.
None at all.
Let them people be and do as they please.
And we only came here to ask you guys to stop bashing her. I know she came out with her own video. She said she pushed to do this, that, and the third. That should let you know she gives no fucks about leaving. Okay? Let her be her. It is her marriage. It is her husband. The minute you get one and the situation possibly happened to you, then you can give an answer. You can give a reply. You can give a status. But leave that lady alone.
Because the way I see it, I'll put it like this.
Bad bitch.
Once she gets sick and tired
Boom.
of being sick and tired,
Then she'll be out.
she'll be gone. You ain't gotta worry about it. And that's with anyone's situation. Once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll be out. That's just it. Okay? So leave that lady be. Let her live her life. Let her bask in whatever glory she has to bask in with that husband of hers.
Yeah. And y'all out there talking about some blink 3 times. Y'all are foolish. Okay? That lady and this man have been dealing with each other for somewhere 10 to 12 years. They only been married for the last 4 years. Which means she knew his demons when she married him.
And she married him, so she already knew what she was dealing with.
She's fine. Okay?
It's you people that are not fine.
And if they're choosing to do whatever they need to do for them to be okay, let them be okay and stop asking that nigga for a refund. Like, did you really put all your baskets in that one nigga? He looked like a whole thought. So he's a thought in recovery, writing books about how you could catch a thought. So, and a narcissist.
My thing is, regardless, he's a human. You people are getting upset because you want to say the man is a fraud. How is it that he's a fraud? Because you're taking it as him being a fraud, but he's a human. This is with any and everyone. Every day we wake up with the intentions of, let's say, to make $100 today. But something happens and you made 2. Does it make you a fraud? No, that just means something happened that you couldn't hit what you needed to hit. That's it. That's all. That doesn't make a person a fraud. If you want to call people frauds, you should be talking about those pastors and ministers and politicians.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are
if
real
you want
frauds.
to talk about frauds,
Somebody who's writing
there
a
you
book
go.
to highlight things that you should look out for, things you should be aware of, things that you might not wish to aspire to safeguard you. Take the information, do with it as you must, and then keep living your life. But this man, y'all act like y'all held him on some kind of holy grail. The fuck? Fix that. That's a you problem.
You shall not put your trust in man, because man is flawed.
All day, every day. So, we just wanted to come here for a moment to once again give our opinion
That's all it is.
on a situation
I don't know if you need statistics for that, but
that presented itself. And I just wanted to ask everybody to stop coming for his wife.
just
That's it.
remember she's the victim, regardless of whatever. And yes, she stayed, but she's still the victim
Thanks.
because it happened to her.
I mean, that kind of goes against one thing I do preach, like abuse. You know, some people are saying this is an abusive situation. For me, abuse as definition is anything abnormal use. She been dealing with this nigga for 10 to 12 years. This shit ain't abnormal to her. in my head, she is no longer being abused. This is a fucking lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. She chose to
So,
be there.
Until, like my sister said, until she gets ready to be done, she good. I'm not saying she's all the way good, but she good, because these are her choices. Nobody's browbeating her into anything. Now, if he's pulling the R. Kelly over there and we don't know it, then sister blink 3 times. But as always, the Bogle sisters here were just our take
Just our little take on it.
On the situation. But I'm serious about leaving that damn woman alone. Okay.
Okay. So, with that being said, people, if you liked anything that you heard here, just leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And even if you didn't like what you heard, comment. I want to have something to talk about sometimes, okay? Maybe we can build a different platform. But we're just learning. We're out here, like we told you from the first video, we're just trying to explore different things in life, and this is one of them. And we have fun doing this because it helps us get out the things that we find perplexing for one reason or another, right? Hey, we all got opinions, just like an ass.
Thank
you. Always, we're out.
Good night.